Alright, we're back. Somebody looking for parts for a darn bike. Okay, I cleaned the chips out while I stopped, so I don't know if you can even see any better with doing that. I can see better though. Alright, we'll continue. Thou to go. Another 30 to go here, I think. Unless I'm on the wrong number. Ten more. 5. See what we got. All right. Actually looks deeper in the other head. I might still have another 100 to go yet. Alright. One way to tell and do some measurements. Ah. Yeah. Alright, pop that thing out. Alright, if in doubt, measure twice. Or more if you have to. So let's come off here with my straight edge. Block the view so you can't see me. And measure. Which is hard to do because not a lot of room in here. And looks good. Let's see, where's 5 at? You're on 4. Looks good. I think it's right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and swap this out. Use this cutter. And I'll spot face the top of the hole there with a little chamfer for the thread, and then we'll put a tap in it. So let me turn this off so it makes some noise, and I'll clean the head up real good so we can see better. Alright, change the view so you may be able to see it a little better tapping it. So we'll go ahead and poke this thing through. First problem is I'm off by 100ths out because I went the wrong direction on my 50. See that by looking at it. Yeah, it lines up better now. And it helps to go to the right spot. So see, now we're on top of our hole right there. Blow that up, you can see a little better. There you go. Now somebody made comment about my tap being wobbling. They do wobble because that's how they're in here. This is just a loose fitting because it self-centers once you start feeding it down. And then this holder here, driver, it can go down on its own or it can go up on its own. So I don't have to follow it directly. The tap will go where it wants to go as long as you keep it somewhere in that range. And you got that much there and this much here. So you got a 1/2 inch of movement. As long as you're within that 1/2 inch, you got no problem. And it'll tolerate some air in here, probably about 30 thou being off center. If you're not perfect, it'll float in. But I got my cutter right to the 10th where I want it to be, so that hole easy drills within 5. And so I should be plenty adequate. So that's why these things wobble around a little bit when you see them. So that explains how that works. Alright, so we'll go ahead and run this thing through and see what happens here. So far we haven't broke one yet. That's always a plus. Lots of lube. This is sun and honing oil if you care about it. It's a very high sulfur content cutting lube. Looks pretty good for me. Alright, so I'm just going to run this thing through. We got it in low gear. Run it down. And it is going through. I'll go a little bit deeper. Alright. Hit the quick release here. If I can hit it. There it goes. It allows it to go up. Yep. So we got the tap driver out of the way. And the tap is nice and easy to turn. So that's good. So I'll go ahead and move this out of the way. And just pull the tap out nice and easy by hand. Yep. Kind of see in there. The camera self lowers, look at that. We're just getting ready to fall. Okay, threads look good. They look really, really deep. Hope they're the right depth. Alright. Yeah, they look like 100 thou deeper. I can't see in there. We mark the scale of where the correct depth is. Stick my finger on the bottom of the hole. Then we drop the scale in the hole. Because it's 1/2 inch, it goes in there. And it's right on the edge where it belongs. I don't know if you can see that in there or not. Oop. The light's kind of being blocked. Anyway, it's right there if you look at it. Alright, so it's the correct depth. So let me pull this camera off so you can see better. That's a shitty view back there. Can't hang this thing anywhere near a mill. With all the chips blowing around, I can't get too close. Alright, so you can see the hole in there now. So cut the threads in there. I haven't blown it out yet or anything, so I'm going to go ahead and put a chamfer right here on this hole right here on top. So that's where the spark plug won't dig in. Basically it's this one right over, you can see it, a little chamfer right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I got to do a bunch of swapping cutters around and clean stuff, so I'll just do that off video. It's easier. And we'll come back and look at it once I get it done.